What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to Young Worship Leaders United. We are about on our 8th or 9th episode. Many of you have been tuning in with us since January. We took a little break, but tonight we're back and we're better than ever. And tonight we are kicking off our new season, highlighting Dave Martin and GSM's preparation process for our live recording, which will take place June 23rd at 7 p.m. 2018 at Greater Harvest Missionary Baptist Church here in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. Many of you have already purchased your tickets, but if you haven't already, I encourage you and I invite you to our website located at the bottom of your screen, www.glorysongministries.net. Again, that website is www.glorysongministries.net. We are here in my living room at my house. I'm waiting on the group to arrive. I've ordered pizza. We normally rehearse at the church, but tonight I wanted to do something different. I'm breaking them off into sections. The sopranos will be here in the living room. The altos will be in the dining room. And some of the tenors will be in my guest bedroom. And tonight we'll be working on breathing. The Bible says, how can two walk together unless they agree? And so many times when singing with people, it's obvious if you disagree because you can hear it. And so tonight we're going to be working on singing with one voice. We're going to be unifying all of our voices. And that's what we're working on tonight. And so they should be arriving shortly. So I encourage you to share this video as many times as you can and let everybody know that you're tuned in to Young Worship Leaders United.
I'm Briasha Brown. I'm a soprano in GSM. I've been a part of Glory Song Ministries for, I think, going on 3 years now, if I'm not mistaken, 3 years. My favorite memory would have to be when we sung for one of our fellow artists, Jahari, his concert, and it was just like God just really took over us before we even got up to sing. And
So the guy messed up with the sheet. I did. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Whoa!
Yeah, so right down the stairs.
Okay. That was the only thing.
Cool.
Because we've been dragging that since we learned it.
Okay.
But no, that's it. That's the whole, yeah.
Okay. And so with the group evolving, we have our current GSM group, and then we have our founding GSM group. There was a in-between group. We've only actually been a group for about maybe 3 years now, but for the recording, everybody's coming back together. And so, of course, the new group got to gel with the old group, and the old group got to gel with the new group.
First and foremost, I am Deanna Marie Fitton. I am a founding member. Before GSM was GSM, I was a friend of Dave. Come on now, with the black, white, and red concert, I was in that.
I am Devin McGee. I am a tenor, actually one of the founding members of GSM. Okay.
I am a founding member.
Since GSM started, I know Dave had a group. It was Dave and Friends. I wasn't part of that, but with the birth of GSM, I was part. So I think it's 3-4 years.
Okay. We got to learn how to blend our personalities as well as our voices. Personality and voices, those are our two biggest factors here. And so tonight, I've broken the group up in sections. And so we got the sopranos in here, the altos will be in the back, and the guys will be in my guest bedroom. And we'll see what happens. Oh, y'all wanna do that?
Nope.
Why not?
I thought that was alto.
They do that on the module. Y'all never.
No, sir. No. Dave, don't come here. Change it out.
Are you sure?
Absolutely positive. And we never sung that I like that neither.
Nope.
Ever, never, nope. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. As long as
GSM has evolved over time. I think that some of my oldest members, Jasmine, Rachel, Devin, they were actually with me before GSM became GSM. And Deanna. Deanna was with GSM when it was Dave and Friends back in the day. But Devin, I want to say maybe a year ago, I feel like we were at our peak. We had just gotten the nomination for the Rhythm of Gospel Music Awards. We had just released our second single, which was, we call it our sophomore single, Lion of Judah. And I'm not sure if Devin was going through something at that particular time, but he told me that he heard from God that he needed to take a break. And I really depended on Devin. Devin has always been there for me as a friend, but I depended on him because of ministry. He was like a backbone of GSM, and I think the entire group was impacted.
I didn't go nowhere. I just took some time to myself from a lot of singing, actually, not just GSM, a couple of groups I was singing with. I just was like, I just need me time, which is okay, and I'm glad that my brother Dave didn't get offended or feel a certain type of way about it. I did it decent and in order, which allowed me to come back and with grace. It wasn't no mess or anything like that. So I left, and came back, and coming back has been like the best decision, because I literally, these songs, as we sing them, I remember a lot, like what I was going through at that certain time, and then to stand where I am now and sing Fire and Glory and sing I'm Ready for a Move of God is I look at it in a whole different perspective. So coming back has been amazing. I'll be here for the long run, and I'm so excited about this recording.
We love Ivory. Like, Ivory is, yeah, we love Ivory. Ivory has been there for me in more ways than I can probably even testify. Ivory has been playing for me. I don't want to say playing for me, because I consider Ivory a part of my family. But he's been playing for me before GSM was formed. He plays for my church from time to time. My mother knows Ivory. Hey, Ma. Yeah, so Ivory, I consider Ivory to be a part of my family. My family is Ivory's family. His family is my family. Oh my God. He was late for our engagement on Saturday. Engagement started at 7.
I was late for recording on Saturday because me being a producer, I'm actually producing a whole nother record the day before live recording for Dave. They was like, where you at, Ivory?
It was long-winded. When I say long-winded, it was long-winded. Our musician didn't show up.
Ivory, oh my God.
GSM, we sung our song. Our musician wasn't there. Ivory,
oh my God.
We did have a musician who played because our musician was late, but and he was amazing, but he didn't create the sound that GSM normally creates.
You know, of course, I went to my brother and said, bro, you know, let's try a cover tune. But as any artist, he's more influenced and wanting to do his original music, which you should as an artist. But I was like, you know, let's do a cover tune. Not sure if, you know, my brother's going to make it. He's still stuck somewhere else, but he's trying to get here.
I'm coming.
But let's just flow and let's just do it. Cool, okay. Get up there. Brother calls out original tune.
And so Ivory, typically, he tends to put more food on his plate than he has an appetite for. And so, needless to say, he got there extremely late. We ended up singing.
It was bad.
Saturday wasn't our greatest performance.
Okay, cool then. Yeah, I don't know. Just watch me.
Got on the freeway. By the time I got off the freeway, they were done. And I felt really, really bad because their rehearsal started late. But so it's been a really crazy weekend. But that's all it was.
We ended up singing. The musician didn't know our material. We did the best that we could. I think that our vocals were amazing, but I think we were impacted by our band not being there. DJ, of course, was there. He had been there since before I got there. I was a little late too, but DJ was there since before I got there. But Ivory got there when we got done singing, and I'm like, dude, we are preparing for a live recording. Like, any engagement we have leading up to the recording is promoting our recording and encouraging people to purchase tickets to come. I don't think I sold any tickets Saturday. I didn't sell any tickets. I don't even think I gave any away free. I don't think I said anything about the recording. I couldn't. I was a little embarrassed.
With your holy fire, illuminate, infatuate, patiently wait.